YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to Television A7. Let's jump into it. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 15, Episode 10. Now, you just saw that small clip right there of the ladies at dinner in Portugal, and Drew was upset because she had a bone to pick with Sheree because Sheree was going around talking about her alleged lawsuit. I'm just going to say alleged lawsuit. And Drew did not like that. Now, this was the second time it was brought up because the first time it came about was at the brunch earlier. Ralph put on this brunch for all the ladies to come and their men at their home before the trip so they could kind of kumbaya it out and whatever, just have some fellowship or whatever. So, this is how it kind of goes at the brunch. We have everybody in there. Men come. Marlo brings her new boo, Scott Lee. Okay, everybody's kind of looking at him, doing their assessments and whatnot. Um, Now Sheree and Sonya, of course, and Drew, they're like, oh, Scott Lee, da, da, da. But Candy, Mayetta, and Kenya are just kind of like not really paying him no mind. Kenya's clowning his outfit. Candy's over it, and Mayetta is just eating, minding her business. Martell, Sheree, why isn't Martell there? Martell's under the weather. Yeah, Martell is so sick, quote unquote, chasing Melody Holt around when she don't even want him no more. But that's a different show for a different day. But that's why Martell is not there. Roy, Kenya's boo Roy, he is not there. However, he does FaceTime her during the brunch, so she steps away to talk to him for a few. Now, they get into, apparently Roy and Marlo had some sort of interaction before, went on a date. There was some sliding in DMs, but all in all, nothing ever came of it. But Kenya was she felt a little type of way about it. She paid it a little bit too much attention, but she does end up telling later on in the trip that she knew. She does end up telling Candy later in the Portugal trip that she knew beforehand. So it wasn't like she was caught off guard, but the other ladies didn't really know about that situation. Um, we also find out at this brunch that Drew is the new lead for Todd's movie because Kenya was throwing around, oh, what, Candy, you got a new movie, blah blah blah. I didn't get no casting, no call, no nothing. Hee hee ha ha. Candy's like, okay, Drew is the main lead, and yeah, so good for Drew. They all toast to that. But here comes the shade from Sheree because Sheree brings up, oh, I heard in the blogs that allegedly this lawsuit is going, that you didn't pay one of your previous chefs for something, and now she's suing you. The lady's only suing Drew for $1,000, but Sheree is like, oh, this chef here today, is he gonna get paid? And Drew is like, oh, I pay my people, and a Sheree of all people to be asking me about that, like, nah, that's not cool. But Drew is really in her feelings, and we see this at the dinner table when they're in Portugal, because I'll get back to Sheree's face in a minute. But they're going back and forth at the table because Drew finds out that Sheree is still talking mess to Courtney, because y'all know Drew and Ralph is cousins. Drew and Ralph and Courtney is cousins, and then Drew, of course, is in the mix. So Sheree was apparently running her mouth to Courtney about it. Courtney goes back and tell Drew. Now, it's brought up at the table. Oh, I didn't like that. You're supposed to be my friend. If it's something in the blogs, come talk to me directly about it. Don't be running your mouth behind my back. Sheree is like, oh, now you see how it feels because you was on a show talking about She by Sheree was confiscated and blah 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 blah. So the ladies get into all that. According to Kenya and Candy and Sonya, Drew is not lying. Now there was something going on with She by Sheree, and the only person who seemed to get something was Marlo. But the ladies did say that the stuff that was brought out on this so-called rack, they were asked to give it back. So some of the ladies didn't even get anything. Candy said she was asked to give it back, but she just didn't give back her shirt. But there were some other items that they didn't even get. So all in all, Sheree's just looking bad. It's bad business. You going through all of this with She by Sheree. You bring it out at the reunion, and then the ladies can't even get any at the end of the day. It's just a mess. They're going back and forth. Drew is giving Sheree the business, and yeah, it's just not a good look. So let me know what you guys think about this whole situation here at the dinner table. And then we see Drew toward the end. She starts crying, she gets emotional, so she gets up and walks out, and that's how the episode pretty much ends. So let me know what you guys think about that. This whole She by Sheree and the clothes, child, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. But let me come back to Sheree's face. Sheree, I don't know what it is that you have going on, but please stop this foolery. Stop the foolery. The injections, I don't know what is going on, but it needs to stop, because what in the Vivica Fox is going on here? We just need to, like, it's no, they already saying in the streets you look like Hazel E. It's just not going in a good direction. Sheree is a beautiful woman. She doesn't even need whatever is going on here. She doesn't need this. Say what you want about Sheree, but you can't come for her looks, because she still looks good. Okay? She takes care of herself in that body. She looks good. But all this extra whatnot, like, that's not it, Sheree. That is not it. That's not it. Get that together, please. But some other things I do want to mention that happened in the show. Ralph, your boy Ralph, Drew's soon to be ex-husband, apparently has a chance to audition for Chocolate City. It's like the Black Magic Mike, the male Chippendales. They go in there and stuff be hanging and thrusting and whatnot. Apparently he has an opportunity to go and audition for that in Vegas, of all places. So Drew is kind of like, because the last time we see Ralph he went off to Tampa for 3 days, and like Drew didn't even know. So she's still a little leery, but whatever. It's the Chocolate City. It's possibly gonna be something good to come out of that. Now, we also get Candy and Kenya. They're talking about this pending divorce between Kenya and Mark, like the longest freaking divorce ever. And that's why Kenya is kind of hesitant to bring Roy around, so much, because it's just a lot going on. And we see for a few seconds that little Brooklyn gets to meet Kenya's dad, her grandpa, for the first time. It's just the cutest little thing. That Brooklyn is so adorable. Um, so that's pretty much what happened on this episode. Like the main focus was Sheree and Drew going back and forth at the table. So drop your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys think. And let me know what y'all think about Sheree's facial transformations and what she got going on. But thank y'all for watching this quick little recap. I didn't want it to go into too much detail, but I think I got everything in there. Feel free to drop something about the show that I may have missed that you guys want to talk about. Let's keep it going. Thank y'all for watching Television 87. And if you want to check out more of my Atlanta Housewives content, got a video right here for you guys. And I will talk to y'all in the next video.